How do you land clients? Or if you're already keeping busy, how do you land more qualified clients that are eager and willing to pay you what you're worth? My 5 best pieces of advice for getting clients and getting paid what you're worth. Hello world, I want to hear, or rather see, in the comments down below where you are watching this video from. Can you head down there real fast and just type in what city you're in? Now that you've done that, congrats! You just completed your first step in networking. Some people complicate networking, but it doesn't have to be that hard. And this is why my first business tip is to consider joining a local BNI chapter. My local networking group, which originally was a part of BNI, has led directly to $50,000 in income thanks to other members referring gigs my way over the last 2 years. BNI is an international networking organization and one of the least tapped sources for income by videographers. People used to think that BNI was for the typical insurance guy or finance person. You'll see the remnants of this as many groups will commonly have a realtor, a handyman, an insurance broker, but the secret sauce here is the network of all of the people within that chapter. When you join BNI, you're taking the exclusive seat in the room for your industry. No one else that competes with your business can join. Quick tip, because I know some people are not a fan of BNI because they had a bad experience. Most people are not good networkers. Most people join a chapter like BNI and expect the members to owe you something simply because you joined, and this couldn't be further from the truth. You have to serve before you deserve. It took me 6 months of scheduling one-on-one appointments to meet with each member of the group and to really build relationships with them before they were willing to share with me. I also did research locally because BNI publishes their rosters online for the public to see. I made sure that I picked a group with a few industries that could easily refer me work, so the chapter I chose had a web designer, SEO, promotional products, and social media company. Talk about a hole-in-one, but you don't need to have the perfect group. All it takes is one referral. In fact, my referral to a $35,000 client came from the IT company in our group. Do your research, build the relationships, put in the work, period. Method number 2 for landing more clients is reaching out to past clients that you've worked with, even if it's been a year, and send them a 3 to 4 sentence email that just says, "Hey client, I know it's been some time since we last spoke. I wanted to let you know that our company is offering live streaming services, and if you have any upcoming events or conferences, I'd love to share some ideas with you. Let me know if you have some availability next week." Yeah, it really can be that simple. Method number 3, partner with other local companies doing the same thing. When I first started my business, our city had a toxic environment of videographers thinking that simply because one person got work, it took away from another person getting work, and when this couldn't be so far from the truth. I have to mention my old employer, Dan Kennedy, here, because if you haven't read his book, No BS Wealth Attraction, you're missing out on a massive shift. Once I read the book, it changed my worldview. I realized that there is so much more to go around, it's not even funny. For those thinking, oh, well, I live in a small town. I get it. I used to think that could be a limiting factor too. But at the time of making this video, I'm being booked to fly from Maryland to Iowa simply to live stream a 2-hour event, and because I know another local video production studio in Maryland. That's all it took to get paid to be away from home for 4 days, 2 travel days, 1 setup day, and 1 live stream day, all for a 2-hour event. If your other excuse is that you don't want to travel, that's okay. I've put on tons of events virtually where I've recorded people in India and Ireland by using my favorite app, Riverside.fm. Then we edit their pre-recorded content into a live stream. Did I mention that sometimes these clients aren't even local? It's not always about what you know, but who you know. Strategy number 4 for landing live streaming clients is to actually live stream yourself. After all, if you plan on offering a service that you truly believe will help clients reach a bigger audience and boost their sales, you should consider walking the walk and talking the talk. Consider making a monthly live stream to market your own business and services. Perhaps bring in guests to talk directly to your target audience or those that already have a built-in audience so you can get yourself in front of more potential clients. One thing I do is I volunteer to speak at organizations, associations, and local college business programs to get the word out there about what I do. You never know when that one startup company will take off and remember the value that you gave them years prior. The fifth and final strategy I have for gaining new live streaming clients is to put a social media strategy in place. Anytime that we're on a project, we aim to take 3 to 5 pictures on our phone, and then we post on our Facebook business page, share it to our personal page, post to Instagram and LinkedIn. By sharing on 4 different platforms, not only do our business colleagues see what we're up to, but our friends and family see it too, and it helps to keep us top of mind. I've had tons of people tag me on posts when someone is looking for a videographer or a live streamer simply from this one strategy. It helps people to remember you as the go-to person in your industry. So what's your favorite strategy for landing new clients? Let's share the wealth. Let me know in the comments below.